Right friends, welcome back to Banking Awareness question and answer session. As I have already told you, we are going to discuss 12 question and answer sessions. If you look at overall banking awareness, in my first lecture in banking awareness, I committed that 30 lectures, 12 question and answer sessions, 8 abbreviations and 10 true false, that means correct or incorrect. Accordingly, we are devising our lectures as well as question and answers. So, this is the first in the series of question and answer sessions, and let us look at the first question. And before going into details, I would like to tell you one more point. Each question and answer session will have 24 questions, and I would like to give briefly the things which are related to the question also. So, let us look at the first question. Which of the following is incorrect? Here car companies are given. One is Volkswagen. Volkswagen is based in Germany. Headquarters is Wolfsburg. Second one is Hyundai. Hyundai is based in South Korea, Seoul. Third one is BMW. BMW is based in Germany. Next one is Audi. Audi car is also based in Germany. And please don't forget three luxury car makers. Mercedes-Benz, BMW and Audi. Mercedes-Benz, BMW and Audi, these three car companies are based in Germany. Please don't forget, right? So here the wrong answer is Audi. Audi is based in Germany. Three luxury car companies, Mercedes-Benz, Audi and BMW. Mercedes-Benz, Audi and BMW, these three are based in Germany. Please don't forget, along with Volkswagen. Volkswagen is also based in Germany, right? Look into the next question. NPCI is the anchor for NACH platform. NPCI is the anchor for NACH platform. NACH stands for National Automated Clearing House. National Automated Clearing House. What is NPCI? NPCI is National Payments Corporation of India. NPCI is National Payments Corporation of India for integration of all the retail payments. We have so many retail payments in the country. We are paying various bills through banks. We are transferring money through mobiles, and through ECS we are transferring money. Several transactions are there, and we are going to other banks' ATM and withdrawing money. So, to integrate all these retail payments, this National Payments Corporation of India or NPCI was started in the year 2009, and it is promoted by 10 banks. And the question here is NPCI is the anchor for NACH platform. NACH stands for National Automated Clearing House. National Automated Clearing House, it is the web-based solution for voluminous transactions between governments, banks and financial institutions. It is the web-based solution for voluminous transactions between governments, banks as well as financial institutions. So please don't forget, NPCI is National Payments Corporation of India, which was established with a view to integrate retail payments across the country, and NACH is National Automated Clearing House, which is meant for web-based solution for high volume transactions between governments, various banks and financial institutions. Please look into the next issue. National Education Day is being celebrated on. The answer here is 11th November. National Education Day is being celebrated on 11th November. What is the significance of this 11th November? 11th November is the birth anniversary of our first Education Minister of Independent India, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. Freedom fighter, scholar, first Education Minister of Independent India, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. To coincide his birth anniversary, he was born in the year 1888 on November 11th. to commemorate his birth anniversary, we celebrate November 11th as the National Education Day, and this was started in the year 2008. Right friends, look into the next issue. Which of the following is incorrect? Here 4 options are given. Krishnapatnam. All these 4 are ports. Krishnapatnam port is in Andhra Pradesh towards east coast near Nellore. It is in private sector. Kandla port is in public sector, west coast in Gujarat. Mundra port is also in Gujarat but in private sector. So these 3 are correct. The 4th one is Gopalpur. Gopalpur port is in Odisha. Please don't forget, it is not in West Bengal. Haldia port is in West Bengal, but Gopalpur port is in Odisha. Please don't forget the ports on the east coast as well as the ports on the west coast. If you look at the ports on the east coast, Haldia port is in West Bengal, Paradip port is in Odisha, Visakhapatnam port is in Andhra Pradesh as well as Krishnapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. Madras Port Trust or Chennai port is in Chennai in Tamil Nadu. Tuticorin port is in Tamil Nadu. Ennur port is in Tamil Nadu. So these are the ports on the east coast. If you look into the west coast, Kochi port is there in Kerala. The other port is Goa port, Marmugao port in Goa. Then Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust in Mumbai, then Kandla and Mundra in Gujarat. So please don't forget the ports not only on the east coast but also on the west coast. Right friends, look into the next issue. Police Commemoration Day is being observed on October 21. This is to commemorate the loss of lives of 9 policemen due to the reported aggression by the Chinese authorities in the year 1959. In the year 1959, there is aggression by Chinese authorities in the India-China border. Because of the aggression, 9 policemen lost their lives on October 21, 1959. To commemorate that day, we are celebrating it as Police Commemoration Day. So please don't forget, Police Commemoration Day is being celebrated on October 21 so as to commemorate the loss of 9 policemen's lives in the aggression by Chinese authorities. Please look into the next question. The independent and autonomous institution in which the membership was open to scheduled commercial banks, regional rural banks as well as select urban cooperative banks is BCSBI. BCSBI is nothing but Banking Codes and Standards Board of India. Banking Codes and Standards Board of India. It is a self-regulatory organization. That means they will devise the rules and regulations, how to serve the customers, how to get customer satisfaction. All these things are framed by themselves. So this is the self-regulatory body, Banking Codes and Standards Board of India, and here all the scheduled commercial banks, the membership is open for all the scheduled commercial banks, regional rural banks as well as select urban cooperative banks. And I would like to tell you 3-4 points about the Banking Codes and Standards Board of India. First and the foremost is it is established based on Tarapur committee recommendations. Tarapur was the deputy governor of RBI and based on his recommendations, BCSBI was established in the year 2006, February 2006, and it was established under Societies Act 1860. This was established under Societies Act 1860 and its governing council is nominated by Reserve Bank of India. So these things please don't forget. It is established based on Tarapur committee recommendations, started in the year February 2006 and the governing council is appointed by Reserve Bank of India. Right friends, look into the next issue. Self-regulatory organization for NBFC MFIs is, NBFC is the non-banking financial company and MFI is a microfinance institution. The regulator for microfinance institutions is the Reserve Bank of India. As we have already discussed with regard to the banking sector, there is a self-regulatory organization BCSBI. Similarly, for microfinance institutions, this Microfinance Institutions Network or MFIN is the self-regulatory organization. Microfinance Institutions Network or MFIN is the self-regulatory organization for NBFC MFIs. It is just like BCSBI in the banking sector. Please look into the next one. Look at the following. 3 sentences are given. You are being asked to find out which of the above sentences is or correct. First sentence is MMID is the mobile money identifier. Absolutely correct. When you want to do transaction through mobiles, when you want to transfer money, one mobile money identifier is given. It is a 7-digit code. Third thing is it is required to transfer funds through IMPS. IMPS is immediate payment service. And these 3 sentences are correct. If you want to transfer money, you have to get MMID, which is a mobile money identifier. It is a 7-digit code and it is required to transfer funds through IMPS. Right? So here all the given sentences are correct. Please look into the next one. Which of the following is incorrect? Here 4 words are given. I would like to explain one by one. OTC. OTC is over the counter. What is meant by over the counter? If I am selling the shares to you, you are purchasing the shares across the counter. There is no stock exchange in between. When I am selling the shares, you are purchasing shares. There is no exchange in between. That is called over the counter. It is called over the counter transaction. One-time password OTP, all of you are well aware. As an authentication for transaction, as an authentication for commercial transaction, that means when you are purchasing a railway ticket, when you are purchasing air ticket, or when you are doing some e-commerce transaction, as an additional precaution, one-time password is sent to your mobile. It is the authentication process for various digital transactions. Third one is PKI. PKI is the public key infrastructure. It is the secured system when electronic payments are made. Fourth one is the USSD. The given full form here is wrong. USSD is unstructured supplementary service data. USSD is unstructured supplementary service data. I would like to tell you the example for unstructured supplementary service data. SMS is different. USSD is different. When you are asking for balance in your mobile, you are getting the message which is known as unstructured supplementary service data or USSD. USSD is different from SMS. When you are asking for balance in your mobile, your service provider will send you a message. Your balance is rupees 234.50. That is USSD, unstructured supplementary service data. So please don't forget, OTC is over the counter. When you are doing transactions across the counter without the intervention of any exchange. OTP is one-time password that is sent to you as additional authentication process. PKI is the public key infrastructure, that is the security when digital transactions are made. USSD is unstructured supplementary service data. It is different from SMS. These words please don't forget. Look into the next issue. Which of the following generally is not the feature of internet banking? Which of the following generally is not the feature of internet banking? The first sentence, please go through it. Account holders will have unique user ID as well as password to log in. Those whoever are using internet banking, I think these things are familiar to you. The first and the foremost point is account holders will have unique user ID and password to log in. Absolutely correct. You will be given unique user ID as well as password. Sometimes debit card grid numbers are used for confirmation. When you are doing some internet transaction, when you are doing some transaction through internet banking, sometimes grid numbers are asked. You have to give the grid numbers, one-time password that is being sent to your mobile as authentication. OTP is one-time password that will be sent to your registered mobile, and the last one is transaction alert, sometimes will be sent to the registered mobile number. So here the first one is common for any type of internet banking. So second, third there is option. Some banks may use this debit card grid number, some banks may use one-time password, and the fourth one also some banks may use, that means the transaction alert may be sent to your registered mobile number, and some banks may not follow also. So here all the given 4 sentences are correct and the incorrect answer is nothing. So all the 4 given sentences are the features of internet banking, right? Please look into the next one. Which of the following is incorrect? Here's State Bank Anywhere. This is the name given to internet banking application on mobile. State Bank Anywhere, that is the internet banking application on mobile. State Bank e-Corner, that is the self-service kiosks, or you can say some banks call them e-lobbies. State Bank Collect, that is the online fee collection for various services. Banker to ever Indian, that is the tagline of State Bank of India. So all the 4 given sentences with reference to State Bank of India are correct. None of them is incorrect. So please don't forget, State Bank Anywhere is the internet banking application. State Bank e-Corner, self-service kiosks. State Bank Collect, online fee collection for various services. The Banker to ever Indian is the tagline of State Bank of India. Please look into the next one. Regulator for credit rating services. What is credit rating service? The service which gives rating to not only governments but also to companies is credit rating agency. In India, the credit rating agencies are CRISIL, ICRA, Fitch Ratings. These are all credit rating agencies. They give rating not only to governments but also to companies. And in India, the regulator for credit rating agencies is Securities and Exchange Board of India, or SEBI. Please don't forget, regulator for credit rating agencies is Securities and Exchange Board of India, or SEBI. Please look into the next question. Headquarters of International Labour Organization. Headquarters of International Labour Organization is Geneva. Initially it was started in the year 1919. After the First World War. Subsequently, in the year 1946, it became the organ of United Nations, and in the year 1969, it was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. And the main purpose of International Labour Organization is human beings or labor should not be treated as commodity. Human beings should not be treated as commodity. That is the main goal, to fight for the human rights of labor force. This International Labour Organization was started and its headquarters is in Geneva in Switzerland. Please look into the next question. CTS, check truncation system. Check truncation system. For clearance of checks, previous system was physically check used to be sent. That means if the check is presented in Chennai and if the drawer's branch is in Delhi, in good olden days, the check used to be sent from Chennai to Delhi, but now it is not required. Now check truncation system is introduced. That means image is sent, not the physical check. Image of the check is sent and verification is done with image. So check truncation system was first introduced in National Capital Territory of Delhi. In the year 2008, check truncation system was initiated in Delhi, and now it spread across the country. Now, check truncation system or CTS checks are being given by almost all the banks across the country. Please look into the next question. Which of the following is incorrect? The first sentence here, nomination is not available for sole proprietorship accounts. This is incorrect. Current accounts are being held in representative capacity. That's why normally nomination facility is not available for current account deposits. But there are some exceptions. One such exemption is nomination facility is available for sole proprietorship accounts. Normally, nomination facility is not available for current account deposits. But there is only sole proprietor. In such case, current accounts will have nomination facility. So, the first sentence given here is wrong. Nomination is available for sole proprietorship accounts. Please don't forget, the remaining 3 sentences are correct here. Right friends, look into the next issue. From the date of a non-traceable report or FIR is lodged for missing persons, presumption of death can be made only after a lapse of 7 years after filing the FIR. As per the Evidence Act, if a person is missing, then an FIR is to be lodged. After lodging the FIR, you have to wait for 7 years to presume that person as dead. If a person is missing, you have to lodge an FIR. After lodging the FIR, you have to wait for 7 years to declare that person as dead. Right friends, look into the next question. National pension system. Now it is applicable for all the citizens of the country in the age group of 18 to 60 years. National pension system came into existence for all the adult citizens in the age group of 18 to 16 years from 1st May 2009. The answer here is 1st May 2009. Please don't forget. Right friends, look into the next issue. Which of the following account is free from the hassles of foreign currency exchange risk? Undoubtedly, FCNR deposits. FCNR deposits, we have already learnt in lecture classes. They are fixed deposits. Minimum period is 12 months, maximum period is 60 months or 1 year to 5 years. They are maintained in approved currencies. Remaining 2 accounts, NRE account, NRO account, these are maintained in Indian rupee, whereas FCNR account, which is a fixed deposit account, is maintained in various approved currencies. That's why it is free from the hassles of foreign currency exchange risk. If it is maintained in dollars, then there is not much problem with regard to the fluctuations in exchange rates. So, foreign currency exchange risk can be avoided if the account is maintained as FCNR. Right friends, look into the next one. Which of the following account can be opened as a joint account with the resident Indian? Answer here is NRO account. NRO and NRE account both are maintained in Indian rupees. FCNR is maintained in approved currencies. But please don't forget, NRO account is for income earned in India when you are staying abroad. Whatever income you earn in India is to be deposited in NRO account, and out of the 3 accounts, only NRO account can be opened as joint account with the resident Indian. The other 2 accounts, it is not possible. For other 2 accounts, you can nominate a close relative to operate the account as power of attorney. For FCNR as well as NRE accounts, you can nominate your close relative to operate the accounts in the capacity of power of attorney, but you cannot open joint account with the resident Indian. Only NRO account can be opened with resident Indian as joint account. Look into the next one. Global Financial Stability Report is released by International Monetary Fund. Two things please don't forget. Global Financial Stability Report is released by International Monetary Fund. Ease of Doing Business Index is released by World Bank. Ease of Doing Business is released by World Bank, whereas the Global Financial Stability Report is released by International Monetary Fund. And please don't forget, International Monetary Fund as well as World Bank, both are headquartered in Washington. Please don't forget. Look into the next issue, the account which will have benefits under income tax. Tax Saver Deposit Account. The account which has a benefit under income tax is Tax Saver Deposit Account. This was announced in the budget 2006-07 and it was incorporated in the Finance Act of 2006. It was incorporated in the Finance Act of 2006. Here please don't forget, the minimum period of this account is 5 years. Minimum amount is rupees 100 and maximum amount which you can save under Tax Saver Deposit Account is rupees 1,50,000 per annum. Right friends, look into the next issue. Which of the following is fund-based support? Overdraft facility is a fund-based support, whereas letter of credit, bank guarantee, performance guarantee, these are only guarantees given by the banks in case bank's customer fails to fulfill the obligations. Letter of credit, bank guarantee, performance guarantee, when they are given by the bank, what it means is when the customer of the bank fails to fulfill the obligations, then the bank will pay that amount. But overdraft facility is the fund-based support where a customer can access bank's funds. The first three are not fund-based support. In case customer fails, then only that money will go to the party. But in case of overdraft facility, the customer can access bank's funds. With regard to the letter of credit, bank guarantee, performance guarantee, we will discuss in detail when we discuss some other question. Right friends, look into the next question. Banking is covered under 7th schedule of Indian Constitution. It is item number 45 of Union List and it is covered under 7th schedule of Indian Constitution. Please don't forget, banking is covered under 7th schedule of Indian Constitution and it is the 45th item under the Union List. Right friends, look into the last question of this session. Which of the following is meant for risk management of commercial banks? All of you are well aware, Basel norms. Basel is the place in Switzerland and various central banks sit together and devise various methods to prevent risk of various banks or in the banking system, and they are called Basel norms. With this, we will wind up this first session of question and answers. Please do join for second session of question and answers in banking awareness. Have a nice day. Thank you.